Hey, happy Friday to you and congratulations, you have found the Friday Funnies. Well, let's start the week off with some good news, shall we? If you stayed up all night doing your income taxes so you could make the April 15th deadline, well, you can take your time getting to the post office because the IRS extended the deadline to April 18th this year. Why? Because they wanted a 3-day weekend. The candidates for president, they didn't take any 3-day weekend. Oh no, they're on the streets of New York pitching for votes in Tuesday's primary. So far, we've seen Bernie Sanders running a hot dog stand in Times Square. Hillary took the subway from donor to donor. Cruz is still trying to convince New Yorkers that he doesn't think they are Satan's spawn. And Trump lost 2 voters because his kids forgot to register. John Kasich spent the time campaigning in nearby Canada. Well, none of this week's stories originate in New York because, due to the political hijinks, they've already filled their quota for rampant stupidity. 2 food-related stories top this week's Funnies. First, in Melbourne, Australia, 36-year-old Andrew Taylor has reported on his year-long diet regimen. He has undertaken a 12-month diet plan to improve his health and lose weight. And so far, he is 100 days into it and he has lost 70 pounds. Now, I assume that Australian pounds weigh the same as our pounds, and if they do, that's quite a significant loss. Now, how did he do it? Potatoes. That's all he eats is potatoes. Every day he eats white potatoes and sweet potatoes, and he's lowered his cholesterol and lost weight. On the downside, he has discovered that his nose, ears, and mouth are now detachable. Meanwhile, in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, a sausage delivery truck overturned on the highway and spilled its contents of sausages all over the road. The driver apparently caused the crash while experiencing what they called a medical episode, probably caused from eating too much sausage. The cargo was the dumped-out sausages. They were quickly gathered up by several Minnesotans on an all-sausage diet. In Winnipeg, Manitoba, results of a survey showed that Canada experienced 1,267 UFO sightings last year. That's the highest total in 30 years. And the first thing that came to my mind is, Canada's been counting UFOs for 30 years? Well, they got nothing better to do? Is this a new national sport when there's no hockey game on TV? Huh? Hey, let's go outside and count some UFOs. Go grab them, Olsen. I think the aliens are scouting Canada for a landing spot because they have free health care. Well, we've all heard the old adage, a bird in the hand is worth 18 in your pants. Anyhow, that's what a traveler in Vietnam found out when airport's customs agents discovered a virtual bird sanctuary in the man's pants. The smuggler had 18 birds. There were white-rumped shamas, oriental shamas, and melodious laughing thrushes in pouches sewn into his pants. Agents became suspicious when they heard the female laughing thrush laughing from inside the man's pants. And that's never a good thing. And if you have never heard of a white-rumped or an oriental shama, I have taken the time and gone to the trouble of looking it up for you. A shama is a small passerine bird of the family Muscicappidae. You're welcome. Hey, that's it for another fun-filled week, my friends. Spread the joy of the funnies to your friends, and I'll see you back here next week.